Hi everyone, and hi Fizz. I'm also very excited to get completely laughed at and shunned by every single person that we meet in Voice of Cards. It'll be exciting. I hope everybody's doing all right. As for me, I am pretty excited because I'm working with an artist friend Hinkaru to bring some merch to her shop. So we're still hashing out the exact details, but when that goes live, I will let y'all know in case you want to wear some Soroka merch. If that's a thing you want, and if it's not, that's cool too. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the game. Voice of Cards. What bizarre things does this game have in store for us today that just makes me laugh? Okie dokie. So, if I remember correctly, we got a flute that'll take us through the woods. I remember now. Let me just check our supplies real quick. Equipment? No, it's owned cards, sorry. Yeah, I feel like I'm feeling pretty good about that. That looks pretty good. Let's see what stuff we can buy. This is the game parlor. I did not mean to go here. I meant to go here. Ooh, that increases the attack too. That's pretty hot. Although that's also 2,000 gold, so maybe not. Very tempting. A 2-point increase, very tempting. F. Buy and equip. Select who will equip it. Well, yep, the kindly old shopkeep retained ownership of his store against the loan sharks. Oh no, he's basically running a meth lab. That is a near questline if I've ever heard one, so that sounds perfectly in line with what I expect to see here. Alright. We're out of money, but we are much better equipped. Hopefully it helps. How do I jump again? Oh yeah, right stick. There we go. Just like the old woman we helped who ate her husband. Yeah, that too. That's certainly a thing. And so the oddball trio sets out on the queen's quest to slay the dragon. A reckless young man who fancies himself a hero, yet only cares for the reward. His traveling companion, a quiet monster. And a proud witch, her hatred for the dragon all-consuming. Each hunt for the dragon for a different reason, but unite to travel the realm. Hampered every step by those of the way of the horrid Ivy Order disciples. Their search for information about the dragon brings them to the sea of trees known as the Bewildering Wood. There, the would-be heroes meet a strange girl who looks like the girl from Drakengard 1. But yeah, the shape of the game piece I'm using is email. There was a bunch of email stuff. Yes, thank you. I know that. Yes, thank you. Yes. There was a bunch of email stuff, but I decided to leave most of the game's aesthetic in place, except for our game piece. which I was like, you know what? That can look like a meal. Why not? Oh.
You journey onward, only to see a suspicious-looking elder appear before you, a bottle of medicine dangling from his waist. He proclaims himself a man of medicine who has discovered a revolutionary new curative. He would have one of your party drink it as a test. There's no harm in trying it, he boldly claims. Well? You take the stranger at his word and drink one of the bottles dry.
This seems like one of the things our dumbass hero would do.
You gradually begin to feel quite ill. The world spins. You feel yourself coming unmoored. The doctor of sorts eyes the now empty bottle. Well now, drinking it all at once is a fine way to poison yourself, he tells you.
It's cutting out every now and then? Uh-oh. Let me know if it's still happening now. I think I might know what it is, but I hope it's not that. Just in case, I'll close down a couple of programs, just to make sure that we're not too bad anymore. Happened just before and just after I typed that. Oh, shit. Well, that's frustrating. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. We might just go kind of short today, and then I'll see what I can do to fix that. That's unfortunate.
Should have led with that, you try to say, but it comes out sounding more like should have led with that.
Perfect. Ow! Okay. Yeah.
Got the enemy.
Well, I was hoping to heal using the hero's ability, but he's too fucking slow now. Owned, I guess.
Got the enemy.
So here ends up being the weak link that wouldn't be out of character so far. I get the feeling he is.
Pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some manner of monster. It has a message scrawled on it in crude lettering.
Okay, that's just backwards writing. Stolen treasure. Past cave and mountain near Fortunia. Found 10. Okay.
Clearly, whoever dropped this message did not
Is there a way
want
after
to
you can skip to his
forget
turn?
where
I
the
don't think
stolen
so.
treasure is hidden.
Fountain. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You stash the scrap of paper in your pack and resolve to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels.
Rival's enemy story. Let's go ahead and read that. As these little fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their faces. As this is quite the existential threat, they entice each other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. These creatures shed rapidly as they age. Upon losing the last of their fur, they cry out the remainder of their bodily fluids, leaving behind a nearly mummified husk. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fountain of Fortuna, how fortuitous. Nice. Well, this is... yeah, that's a bit of a problem. And a treasure. Nice. Oh, I can head down this way. So soul-crushing balding. You hate to see it.
Let's do this.
They were weak to wind, I think. Yes, they were weak to wind. There we go. Hero finally gets a chance to fix his dumbass mistakes. Audio cut out again after that wind attack. Oh, oh no. Okay. I don't know what it is, but that's not good. Okay. Let me... It's brief each time. Still, though, I don't like that. And that's not good. Is it... my audio, specifically? Is it, like, the audio of the entire stream?
Excellent.
Hard to... okay, so it's not just my... okay. Alright. Well... the video continues just fine. That is... weird and frustrating. Because I'm not hearing it on my end, which means it's something to do with OBS. Okay. I guess, actually, give me a second. Maybe that I can fix this without having to restart the whole stream, because obviously that means I'll need to make a new video and everything. Oh. What a frustrating, fun problem to deal with. Okay. So I'll be right back, sorry. Hi, sorry, I'm back again. There is one thing I did change something. I changed the sample quality of one of my audio devices to be the same as OBS, which is, what is it, 48 kilohertz. So hopefully that fixes it. I did also look back and see where you said the audio cut out after the wind attack of the last fight we were doing, and I didn't hear anything in the playback. So what I think it might be is I forgot to unplug my router tonight or last night, but I am getting like slight dips in my upload stability. So it might be that, which again, I'm sorry, but I don't know that I can fix that at this moment. But I will unplug my router tonight. I will reset it so that it's good, and then I hope that that is the absolute last of that forever. But again, I'm sorry that I can't fix it a little bit better tonight.
A thick fog impedes your vision. You surmise this is in no small part why they call it the Bewildering Wood.
The router is like a week old or so, or like 2 weeks old, so it shouldn't be too dusty, but you know what? Maybe I'll give it a try. I'll also give my computer a dusting. That would also be smart. That might actually be the first thing to try. But, sorry, I'll take care of those things after stream. I think we'll only go for another 30 minutes or so, just so it's not like a complete pain in the ass to watch, but... Manipulate the camera has been restricted. But again, sorry for the technical difficulties here. Oh, hi, buddy.
Many a brave soul has set foot in this wood, only to be swallowed up and never seen nor heard from again, the traveler intones gravely. They also tell of a certain tool one needs to get through this place.
Do I have to, like, use the tool? Play this foot at a specific location. Okay. It's totally fine to watch. I'm just having to... Okay, I really appreciate it, Fizz, for letting me know. And I'll investigate further. Oh, okay.
You hear a beautiful melody flowing from the forest depths. It sounds like singing, or perhaps birdsong.
Let's listen carefully.
As you listen closely, you are struck by a sudden dizzy spell. You sense a presence growing closer, but cannot react. The grass rustles, then a monster slowly shows itself from between the blades. It's a harpy. Realizing you've been caught in the harpy's trap, you ready your weapons.
Uh-oh. Have a taste of flame. Oh god. Well, since you cast lightning, I guess maybe you are weak to wind. Oh no, freeze, that's right. Unpredictable. Does it let it still... It doesn't seem to be letting us do that. Oh shoot, I looked away.
You did great.
Thanks, buddy. I looked away. I don't think we can only peek at certain decisions.
Sometime after that, you find yourself trembling at the mere sound of a bird's tweet.
So I'm not really sure what the criteria is for ones we can look at.
A message is written on the sign. Seek out the four stela hidden deep in these woods.
Okay. That is not a stela. This tweet has me literally shaking. Oh no.
And fire.
Damn. You hate to see it. Shaken so bad by a Harpy song that you're literally shaking. Fire works well. It sure does. Dude, a roundhouse kick is great. Oh, it's so great. I kind of just assumed he does like a rollout. Like he just kind of like rolls into everything or something rather than it being like a roundhouse kick, but I don't know, maybe he is just doing a sweep the leg. What the heck is that? I don't know. I'm gonna freeze it. Nice. Whoa! Good heavens. A dryad? It's probably a dryad, yeah. Ah, you were weak to fire. Good to know.
You did great.
Thanks. Oh, there it is.
You have found the Northern Stela. It doesn't look particularly special. You resolve to touch it anyhow.
Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Ah. My kingdom for a multi-hit fire attack. Yeah, the way it like kicks you out, it's very, very funny. Ah, you resist lightning. Ah. Ow.
Good work.
Thanks. Money. Oh. I guess we'll try to find the singer this time.
You take a peek inside the grass and immediately find the owner of the voice. It's a harpy. It seems like the harpy hasn't yet noticed you. You pick up a rock and throw it at the monster's feet.
Why are you throwing it at the monster's feet?
Startled, the monster flaps its wings and flies away. You find some coins scattered about where it stood.
Woohoo! Bird money. Damn. Bird was loaded. I kind of hope that's not the only event that happens here, though. And I'm kind of surprised that an event can repeat like that.
About the enemy.
Okay. Yeah. Extreme overkill. Yeah, magic crits, I think, at the same rate that anything else does, which is pretty decent. You can definitely tell who does the most damage around here. And unsurprisingly, it's the wizard. For Sapling Treant's enemy story. Oh, I'm sure this will be a fun story for everybody. That's true. I mean, a lot of times magic like won't crit, and that's like the whole reason that physical attacks can sometimes be dangerous, whereas like magic is just more overall dangerous. Creatures of all sort flock to these gentle giants of the forest, no doubt thanks to the pleasing warmth emanating from the energy stored within their hollows. Treants draw a steady stream of energy from the earth. So steady, in fact, forests of these animated trees have been said to bleed the land dry, leaving naught but a barren waste. Oh, good to know, I guess. The birds on the tail. The birds on the tail, though. Those are A+ birds.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. I assume a Dryad resists lightning. Oh. God, he's useless. Emil dice. Am I using Emil dice? Oh, I am using Emil dice too. That's right. Get the Emil eyes. Double ones. Maybe rolling double ones will be good for something. What do we got? Ooh. Nice. Seems handy. Oh my fucking god. Give me your bird money. Double ones for double negative, maybe. Yeah. It's the only time I'm rolling double ones. Actually, no, that's a lie. There.
You see the words "Melody of Fortune" chiseled into the corner.
There are times when rolling double ones is good. But especially good when you got the Emil dice. Whoops. No. Oh, those are A+ birds. I love those birds. Good looking birds. Roundhouse. Whoa. Here you go, buddy. How kind of you, Dryad. Or Treant thing. And for that you must burn. Fluffy instead of melty. It almost looks like it has like fluffy scales going on. It's neat. Oh, you can pass turns. How did I not notice that before? I guess it's because it's way over on the right-hand side. But no, you're right. You can pass turns, so you can, in fact, just go into really weak fights and pass turns in order to heal up all your pals. Which begs the question of why... Oh! Mara gets a healing spell, too. Nice. Which begs the question of why they bother, like, having you keep your overall HP.
I need to hit the Stela every single time I want to go home. Ah, what a pain, the frowning woman sighs.
No, that does seem less than ideal. Elves. And their dumb choices. Where is Elf? There is Elf. I know he takes no notice of me. I have made my peace with that. I'll be happy so long as I can watch him from the shadows. This place is a paradise. So many trees from which to gaze upon him. From all angles, every day of the year. Forever and always. I just wanted to talk to the elf.
Let's do this.
Ooh, nicely done. Stalker's Paradise, it really is. We've been spending most our lives. Oh, that's specifically only heals, Mar. Okay, good to know. Living in the Stalker's Paradise. We've got trees and lots of mice living here in the Stalker's Paradise.
The next Stela is... You hear someone murmuring? It sounds like a man, but you can't really be sure in these woods.
Okie dokie then. Thanks, Fizz. Characters. He's lived in these vast, dense woods for years now. Fruits from the trees feed him, the river quenches his thirst. He gives all his thanks to the great Mother Earth. He's wandered these delightful, bewildering woods for ages. He knows he will not find home, no matter how many times he begs or tears he sheds. He is doomed to wander for another day. Well, okay. RIP, I guess. It's the fucking bird again. Okay, alright. I am not gonna lie. Birds, like the events system, starting to not be nearly as cool when it's the same fucking one over and over again. The flip side is awful, yeah. Ooh, a quality salve. Ooh.
You have found the southern Stela. You smack it and hear a sound off to the west. You'd best head that way next.
Will do. La Stella in the Bewildering Woods. Roundhouse. Get him. Yeah, fuck him up, Mar.
You did great.
Thanks.
And fight.
Guess I could just try to run away. You stand a decent chance. Succeeds on a 3 or greater. Well, there we go. We ran away. Just kicking mushrooms. Just rolling around in a field of mushrooms. Oh, I actually got an achievement for running away from a battle. Thanks, I guess. A decent chance. Succeeds on a 3 or greater. You can tell I'm starting to get a little tired of the constant random battles. Ooh! I don't think anybody in our party is naturally, like, weak to, is naturally weak to, wind. Like, they don't have elemental who's a whatsits, but, Hero doesn't have a ring, so he gets a ring. Good on you, Hero. Proud of you. Doom. Oh. Give me your money, bird. Thank you.
Drawn in by the voice. Very well then.
What?
Please finish
Whoa.
this verse, she responds.
What? Oh, what?
Begins to sing.
Oh, shit. Game, you tricked me. You tricked me, game. You started up Dragon's Dogma again, and I'm using Jimmy and Russell from Bully. Nice. Let me know how your Dragon's Dogma adventures go, because the game owns, and there's a lot to the game that I'm discovering on the second playthrough actually third playthrough that I still hadn't seen yet. Been rused in the best way, yeah. Anyway, so I'll read this, because I skipped through it because I was like, oh, it's just the bird money thing again. Why won't the right words come to me? She laments, her fingers stopping on the strings. Hearing her sigh, you offer to help her with her song. Very well then. Please finish this verse, she responds, then begins to sing. In a snow-covered town, I hear a voice. How do you continue the song? Oi, 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 Q. It's frickin' cold.
You imitate Mars' mule, but the woman just tilts her head to the side in confusion.
Oh, whoops.
You pity the poor soul for not comprehending the sheer cuteness of your dear companion.
Think I accidentally completed my first one ridiculously quickly. Yeah, it's pretty surprising how quickly you can just get through the game. But also, yeah, no, fuck this person who just clearly cannot understand how cute Mara is. Fizz, back me up on this one.
In the end, you gain nothing from the exchange and leave the woman to her song.
See ya.
You have found the Western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here when you came in. Nevertheless, you give it a smack.
Mar is love.
You found all 4 of the Stela in the bewildering wood. On a perhaps related note, you hear a sound emanating from the east.
Time to walk all the way back to the eastern side again. Oh my god, leave me alone! I thought you ran into it. I would not put it past him. Succeeds on a 2 or greater. Well, if it's on a 2 or greater, I literally cannot fail. Just let me run away from battle automatically then. God damn. Oh. Hey, people.
The man sighs, realizing he may never be able to escape with his current tool set.
Oh, it's the harpy. Give me the bird money. Thank you.
The woman appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows.
Yeah, the woods, like, it straight up said, like, the woods shifted, because the western stela was actually right next to the entrance, which it definitely wasn't there when we came in, so... Oh, spooky Lost Woods. Okay, alright, bye. Oh my god, I think I went the wrong way, too. Sees on a 4 or greater? What the fuck are these mushrooms? Like the most powerful mushrooms we've seen so far. Why do they have such a high runaway chance? Oh, I see it. Using these desert tiles is weird.
You examine the stela. The message carved into the stela reads, "Play into." You hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston.
The last thing is play in tune with the forest. Play the woodland flute? No!
You slowly back away from the stela.
It's...
Doot 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 doodly doot 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 doo. You blow a handful of pleasant enough notes into the woodland flute.
God, I love this narrator so much.
You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you.
Doot doot doodly doot doot doot.
A young woman appears before you. "That was absolutely dreadful," she whinges, her jaunty gait betraying her enjoyment. She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood. By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side.
Golly.
Stunned by your good fortune, you ask Ridis to lead you eastward out of the forest. What luck! She agrees far more readily than you ever anticipated. But, she continues, extending her hand, you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first.
Why? Make her buy it. Sure, whatever, here you go.
Hand over the flute, firmly restating that she may have it on the condition she leads you out of the bewildering wood. Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away. Well, playing is a generous term. It sounds as though she may as well be murdering the poor thing.
Yeah, giving her the flute now definitely seems like a poor idea, but then I don't really have a choice to be like, we'll give it to you after, like, we're out of the woods, so... Whatever, she can have it, and she immediately, made me regret the damage that she's done to my ears, so good job, Ridis.
Ridis makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through woodland, where she lives. "It's that-a-way," Ridis says gleefully, pointing past the stela before you.
Cool. Impossibly, a path of woodland has been hiding behind the stela this whole time. Wow. Yeah, I imagine that you can't, like, get soft-locked in the game, but still, oh my fucking god. Is this fucking bird again? It's a harpy. You throw the rock, you get 220 gold. Golly gee, wow. I wish this is not, like, the only event we'd ever seen in this entire dungeon. Oh my god.
"Welcome to Woodland," Ridis says, gesturing out over the village. "Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy for the rest of the day, so you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest," she says, and makes her way home.
Wonder if the harpy's
That
considered...
girl is in a world of her own.
Got that right. Wonder if the harpy's considered a bandit by this point. I have a feeling that, considering that the monsters seem to have some sort of intelligence, they have probably all consider every single monster in the game probably considers us a bandit at this point. And hard to blame them. Retire to the Woodland Inn. The same carriage master? Yep. Well, I don't need to go anywhere, thanks.
Welcome to the Forest Oasis. The man greets you warmly.
Thanks. That's all you got to say? It sure is. Okie dokie then.
You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water?
I mean, maybe he's just thirsty? Alright, time to see what the old man's got going for him. He had made a promise to the love of his life when they were married. I shall love you till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be a man of his word. His wife now lies in bed, illness slowly claiming her. He takes her hands, decades of memories washing over him. Finally, he sighs. He'll be through with his promise. Damn. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. What do you got going in the apothecary? I guess I could buy like a couple of these. Always no one's gonna be bad, but yeesh, yeah. That's what happens when you don't legalize divorce. Destructo box. Yeah, sure. Keep one of those in my back pocket. Do I have a bellwether? I'm not sure if I do. Give me a second. I do not. Let's go see what outfitting everybody's gonna cost first before I start purchasing items that are nicest to have instead of needs to have. Mercenary sword, we've got that. Ooh, Ravagers. Ooh, a 4-point attack increase, not bad. Dryad's garb. Okay, so it actually lower. Okay, all right. Okay, let's pick up Ravagers for Mar. Buy and equip. Bellwether is worth 2 Harpy Stonings. Yeah, we have made so much money. There just by throwing rocks at birds, which don't do that. Do not throw rocks at birds. I will not drop my money. You are wasting a perfectly good rock. Woodland Ridis's house? I guess no. We'll go see what everybody else has to say first.
You learn that Ridis's family is mired in debt and living hand to mouth. And I know how they got in so much trouble, the rumor mongerer says deliciously.
We're all safely secured, thank you very much. Yeah.
We are not in the business of meddling in the personal affairs of others, Melanie says curtly, cutting her off.
Good on you, Melanie.
Apparently she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. Our village would burn down so easily, she mutters, perhaps a bit more afraid of the symptom than the cause.
I mean, fire's no joke.
This shortcut is reserved for use by woodland citizens only, the guard barks, clearly unwilling to let you pass.
Okay, alright, alright. Let's see what happens if we try to enter the house right now.
Riddis pores over a book while practicing on the woodland flute. She remains dreadful at it.
Melanie hates two things, dragons and gossip. And dragons live long enough to know a lot of gossip. Oh my god, it all adds up. It's all coming together.
The instant you begin speaking, she nearly leaps out of her skin and hides the book. She somehow hadn't noticed you. I thought you were the debt collectors. You can't sneak up on me like that, she stammers, struggling to regain her composure.
Sorry. I don't know why, but I thought maybe she'd have extra dialogue. Oh, open door.
You take note of a woman who appears quite ill. As it turns out, she is none other than Riddis's mother.
Got quite the bodysuit going on there.
She is in no small amount of pain. Will you give her something to ease her suffering?
Sure. Oh god. What? How about a serum? That seems like the thing that will most notably cure your disease.
The item you've proffered has no effect on her illness.
Oh.
But I appreciate the thought all the same, she says with a smile. Riddis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude.
Yay! I mean, I can hand you something else. If it...
She begins speaking of Riddis, who has been preparing the medicine that helps her get through the day. She blames her illness, and therefore herself, for making Riddis's life so difficult. The more she talks, the more her face drops.
Nope, I guess you don't want anything else. It won't let us try again, and we did get the card. It was just kind of like a 50-50 between either the Protectorant or the Serum. And I figured, well, a Serum cures elemental resist down, whereas a Protectorant just increases your defense for X turns, so... You know, I felt the Serum was like the thing that was most likely to cure it, but... It may not be. It may be that we can't cure it ourselves, which, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and stop here. Sorry this was so... not as long, but I do want to try and... We'll go a little bit shorter today, and then maybe we'll pick it up longer tomorrow. But just the audio cutting out is really frustrating, and I don't want to put people through that, and I can hopefully try and fix it. But maybe the outcome was based on how expensive the item was. I don't think so. I like because the mysterious card 3 is like shows that quest is completed, and unless the mysterious card 3 changes depending on like unless when the card flips over it changed depending on like the resolve, like how the outcome resolved. I think it's just like, yeah, you helped her out and so you did a good thing, here's the card. Oh, the audio stopped cutting out for a good while now? Oh, well in that case I can keep going if it's not cutting out. That's just one of 2 or 3 times after you came back from the BRB. Okay, alright, well then I'll keep going.
Been a while since we've had any outsiders, the innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor, lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover. You may stay as long as you like, free of charge.
You'd stop thinking about it, actually? Okay, well then, yeah, then let's keep going then. Let us rest.
The wooden dining table practically groans under the weight of the platters upon it, all brimming with meats and vegetables from the bewildering wood.
Damn, look at that spread.
I've certainly earned this, you say to yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you.
For once, I completely agree with the hero.
Melanie takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables.
A big dinner like that, like, yeah, like, you've got what looks to be, I don't know, like slices of meat with like a salad on there. You got different salad at the very top. You've got some, maybe like, I'm not sure what that would be right next to the thing of bread. You got wine. You've got what looks like a casserole or something in the casserole dish, and you've got cheese with herbs and nuts. Pretty fine dining.
Mar sits, eyes fixed on the food upon the table, statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy.
Mar is the best boy. Oh, Mar, you are the best.
Mar clears the entire table in a matter of seconds, even emptying the water barrel in a single gulp. He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just drank water arcing out onto the floor. The sun sinks low, and the day draws to a close.
Look, Mars had a busy day of rolling around and smacking a bunch of enemies at once.
Scream pierces the silence. Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing through your veins.
Oh shit.
The others follow suit, and before long you've burst through the front door and into the street. Riddis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams.
Restaurants love him. He's done eating right away. True. Like, he definitely doesn't sit there and, like, hangs around talking. Oh, God.
My mother is still inside, Riddis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the wells south of the village.
Oh, we're following the... Okay. We can't run into the house.
From a distance, the woman watches Riddis's house burn, despair on her face.
Well.
The dragon's going to burn down our village next, cries the girl, as if the world is ending around her.
They don't drink all the well water? I hope not. That would be impressive.
Fire or no fire, ain't nobody allowed past, says the gatekeeper, stubbornly refusing to let you through.
All right. Jeez.
Someone save our poor village, prays the man, his eyes fixed upon Riddis's smoldering home.
What, you can't lift a bucket?
Douse the flames with water, shouts the man. Water from the well. Riddis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own.
Can you spare no one to help her? Mar's like the strongest, so he should be able to grab the most water. Although he might just drink it all, but I trust Mar. Who wouldn't trust Mar?
Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant.
God damn it, Mar. God damn it, Mar.
He pokes at his swollen
Oh,
belly,
okay,
gestures
okay,
toward
okay.
Otis's house,
Okay.
as if to say,
Okay.
"Get me back there, quick."
Make haste to rid Spectre's house and use Mar to help put out the fire. Okay.
Quickly, put it out. You have to put it out, Ridis screams at Mar. Mar douses the house with the water he sucked up from the well.
Hydrojet.
The fire is reduced to mere embers, and all is well. Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
How heavy is Mar right now after carrying a well's worth of water in him? Good question. I have to imagine we kind of just rolled him down the street or something, because there is no way that the hero and Melanie could pick him up. Wolf. Hellhound. Happenstance cards will trigger each turn during this battle.
And fight.
Decrease fire damage dealt to all allies and enemies by 2. Awesome. Well, I sure as hell wasn't planning to periodically recover 5 HP for 99 turns. Okay, alright. Well, how about a little freeze? Hell yeah. Let's look at our items. Yeah, we don't really need to use anything. Instead... yeah, let's do Body Slam, because Body Slam ignores defense. It's literally just the value of the dice. Miss, Mar, buddy! Can't do this to me. Mar doesn't burn himself if he touches that thing. Yeah, me too. Add 3 to all allies' recovery rates. Cool. Hey! Go for the heal. Nice, nice. Add 3 to all allies' recovery rates. Sure, why not? Melanie's gonna carry us. Melanie's gonna carry us like every single fight. I have a feeling. Especially ones in which we have to rely a lot on elemental weakness. There we go. That's a freeze. Nice. Ice. Could just dump a regenerate on him. Sure. All allies' defenses. Nice. Were they weak to freeze? I honestly don't remember. Oh, Melanie. Don't worry, we will heal you this round. Just keep on freezing. Critical heal.
Excellent.
Decreased fire damage dealt to all allies and enemies. Works for me. Ay, ay, ay. I'll pay for that. Alright, Mar, finish him off. Nice. You defeated the fire monster. Acquired would-be hero. Recover 3 HP after combat ends. Nice.
The fiery beast dispatched, you return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mars' help. Ridus's mother, now safe, tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame.
Oh, good thing that you're safe. I kind of didn't expect that.
What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder?
The debt collectors? Would they actually go as far as burning down the house? That seems less than ideal for everyone involved. Yeah, I don't think the battle system in this game is like super complex. It seems like elements have a fairly... Yep, okay, I guess that is slotted. Like, battle system in this game seems pretty simple.
On a new day, and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridus's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood.
But also, yeah, you might be right in terms of like the effects that it was giving us each turn were pretty beneficial specifically to us. Okay. Talk to the rumor monger real quick, but...
You didn't hear it from me.
Oh.
But the cause of the fire was, she whispers baseless gossip in your ear.
Actually, how's Fire Lady doing? How you doing?
Apparently she's heard rumors of the girl heaves a sigh of relief after learning the fire wasn't the dragon's doing.
Okay. Well, might as well complete the circuit then.
You follow the curious sounds to their source, our resident well water lover, digging at the dry well with his bare hands. He digs and digs, but no water is forthcoming. What's worse, he has injured his hand in the process.
This is a problem. Like, not having a water supply is a pretty big deal.
Melanie beseeches you to help the poor man. But well digging was forbidden by our ancestors long ago. You've heard the legends, you protest.
What?
How is that the best lie you can come up with? She snaps back, appalled. The man turns towards you both, oblivious to the squabble playing out before him. Do you have any salve that might ease my pain, he asks.
Kind of ruined the town. Yeah, we better help. We'd better help out. Yes, hand over the salve.
You hand the man some salve.
Salve.
The instant he applies it to his hands,
oh, Jesus
he
Christ.
resumes his furious digging, this time punctuated with shouts of "I feel incredible." Not long after that, water erupts from the ground with a force unlike any you've seen.
Well, good work, buddy.
He sidles up to the jet of water and begins drinking from it as one would from a fountain. He is once again in his element. The man hands you mysterious card 4 to show his appreciation for the salve.
Well, it's a good thing we talked to him. Oh, once again in his element. Nice to know. Might as well go buy another salve to replace that one just in case. They're not that expensive, so. Although, I mean, basically now I'm just using Hero's ability and also Mars. So our reliance on items now is significantly reduced.
Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched. Ridis sits alone in one of its rooms, the air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles. She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night. As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared, well, despite the circumstances, you ask Ridis to lead you out of the bewildering wood as promised. I did promise that, didn't I? She says wearily, rising from her seat. The poor girl is clearly still in shock. Why do you want to venture out beyond the bewildering wood anyway? She inquires, as she gathers this and that in preparation to leave.
Yeah, we're looking for the dragon.
We are in search of the dragon, you say valiantly, adding, the reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing that the hero would believe.
Sounds like a real risky way to make a living, she replies flatly, feigning interest.
It's the only thing I know.
A group of Ivory Order people came through here just the other day, she explains. You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you seethe. At last, Ridis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
She actually oh! Cool. I think because of the box art, I kind of assumed you'd only ever get 3 party members. I'll swap her out with Mar for a second. I'm kind of curious what her skill set is. Let's see. Loose arrow, poison shot, deal dark damage, inflict roll poisons 4 or greater, or quick shot, deal 2 times damage. Ooh, okay, all right. Can we ditch the hero? The hero's got all the support spells though. Make your way through the bewildering wood.
Ridis's mother tells you she was once deceived by a crooked merchant and plunged into debt. Ridis has been working to repay the debt ever since her mother took ill. You lightly press your thumb and forefinger to the corner of each eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you.
Build the necessary requirements to unlock Ridis's mother's flipside story. Cool. Oh, there's Ridis. Wait, I know that sound. The tones of a most familiar flute pull this lively young lady away from her fruit-gathering chores and towards our merry band of rogues. And of course, we don't have a flip side. Either through bad luck or too trusting a heart, Ridis's mother has endured no shortage of hardship despite living in secluded woodland. You might think the repeated swindlings would get her down, but that would require that she realize she's been defrauded. Perhaps ignorance really is bliss. Damn.
This road takes you to the east side of the bewildering wood, but you'd be hard-pressed to find your way without a woodlander's help, the guard warns. Upon seeing that Ridis is with you, he steps aside and lets you through.
Oh, fucking finally. Shit, I forgot what I was doing. Before I head off, I should probably check to make sure that Ridis doesn't require, like, an equipment upgrade. I can't imagine that she does, but... So what is she... She wears the same thing that Ridis does. Or, sorry, that Mar does. Makes sense. Oh, she can also wear... She can wear either Mar or Melanie gear. Cool. Jump to Bewildering Wood shortcut? Sure.
The eastern portion of the woods certainly does not want for thick, soupy fog.
Okay, the camera has been restricted. I don't know why you feel the need to tell me that every single time. I feel like the minute I realize we're in, like, a dungeon, I could figure it out. Hello.
You turn away, ready to lead the party deeper into the bewildering wood. Wait just a moment, you lot, calls the voice of an older man from somewhere behind you. Ridis appears to be familiar with him. She calls him Mr. O.
It's the Big O.
Here you are, young lady, he says, handing her a slip of paper.
Ah, it's the Loan Shark. Invoice for rental property damage and associated repairs, totaling 1 million gil.
Oh dear. Further, Mr. O explains, Ridis did not have a fire insurance policy at the time of the conflagration, and so she shall have to pay in full.
Great!
I'll thank you kindly to pay by the end of the month. Bye now, Mr. O says, receding from view as he returns to the forest. Hee hee. Ridis lets out a bemused chuckle, her demeanor remarkably calm for what has just transpired. She pulls the woodland flute from her cloak and begins softly playing.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Ridis's ear-splitting performance, shall we say, draws monsters out from behind the trees. Within moments, they are nearly upon you.
Oh, thank you, Ridis. Try dark damage. One to 6 points of damage at fixed intervals. Makes sense. Might have been a summoner's music sheets. Or, the monsters are all music credits, and they're like, please stop. Oh, okay. So it rolls a dice. Loose arrow. Nicely done. Good warrior wastes no time. Oh, awesome. Good to know. Everybody shares experience in the party. I don't have to rotate people in and out.
That's odd. I must have made a mistake, Ridis says, burying her face in her old book once more.
What a relief. Yeah, I am very glad. Because otherwise that would make things real tedious. What do you ask, Ridis? Don't really know what the difference between the two is. What are you talking about?
She opens the book to a particular page and thrusts it in your face. You can't tell anyone in the village I let you see this, okay? It's a page of sheet music with a note scrawled beside it that reads, "Play this lucky tune to reverse your financial fortunes and make money woes a thing of the past." No matter how many times I played this last night, our debt never went down, she fumes, incensed.
Hmm.
You inspect the page a bit more carefully. Off in a corner, in letters so small as to be illegible, another message reads, "May summon monsters if played incorrectly."
Always gotta read that fine print.
You finally see that so long as Ridis holds the flute, this is nothing more than a monster conjuring melody. You snatch the woodland flute from her hands. "You have lost your flute-playing privileges," you inform her.
Oh my goodness.
"But I'll never escape from this mountain of debt without it," she cries, clearly still believing in the melody of fortune. Melanie quietly opines that while Ridis is many things, bright is not one of them.
Are any of our party members bright? We are a company of idiots. Quick shot. Mars is a consummate professional, thank you very much. Really is. Damn. Ow. Oh no! Okay, there we go. And finish it off. Nicely done. Treasure discovered. It's a zap smoke. I can't tell. Because its description was hidden behind the other card. Another Phoenix down. Sweet. Oh my god. Look at that slime. That slime's packing heat. Ready for war. Slightly visible teeth on the card. Oh, that'd be kind of cute. Melanie. Melanie, what's this miss? What the... This ain't good. Slime is 2 Chad. We're doomed. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. Missing 2 attacks in 1 turn, despite the fact that you don't have an accuracy stat. It's real fucking weird. It's a weird-ass feeling. Bonk. We did it. Find the singer. Okay, here we go. Find deeper for a woman playing a stringed instrument. And then, okay. Please finish this verse. Fine, it's frickin' cold.
You shout the words in a loud voice. The woman's mouth hangs
Boing.
open wide. The words are so plain, perhaps overly so, which is precisely why they pierce the heart, she says, your cheap words somehow resonating with her. She entreats you to let her use your lyrics, imagining the royalties. You happily agree.
Woohoo! Holy shit. We got bird money and now we got album money. Be able to pay off her debt in no time. I don't know how I managed to forget Ridis's name, despite having only met her, like, all of 2 seconds ago. Alright. Give me the money. It is a heartbeat. Give me the bird money. Baby, it's frickin' cold outside. Updating the song for the realities of our of today. Ooh, ooh, that is some fancy armor. Oh my god! Look how much better it is. What? Oh, it's not for the hero. Owned, idiot. It's called Knight's armor, but it ain't for knights. It's for elves. Yeah, sure, we'll make you a little bit faster. You'd definitely think that if it's called Knight's Chainmail, that the most knight-like character would be able to wear it, but nope. Next Mar gets the Sorcerer's Wand. Oh my god. Mar with magic would be a truly terrifying sight to behold. Nicely done. Bonk. Cool. I think it technically wasn't an attack. Yeah, be very nervous if it also did damage or something, because that would hurt. That would have hurt a lot.
Don't hold back.
I didn't plan on it. Oh, I see. Yeah, the slime is in water. I guess it might. I don't know. Let's try wind real quick. And see if it's also weak to wind. It is not, but it doesn't resist it either. Okay, so maybe water is the element that gets slimes, which does make sense. They are made of water. But that's also water damage, not ice damage, so maybe the answer is lightning damage. Who knows? They freeze be like cell walls rupturing, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. Probably that, where the fluid inside of the slime would expand so much that it just burst through. Yeah, start lightning strike. Dudes would lose their goo. It's true. Well, they don't resist lightning. Damn it. Damn it. Ew. Damn. Nice work, Ridis. It was a fight for the ages. Ooh. 3 damage if target is afflicted by a status ailment. Oh, I like that. Oh my goodness. Deal attack plus 4 bolt damage to all enemies. God damn. 4 types. Ooh. Green fungos, enemy story. Cool. Okay, so you can have 4 skills at a time. So is Melanie out of space 4 skills? Yes, she is. Do I just straight up get rid of that? I am very tempted to do so. Because I don't, like, I really never use her basic attack, because why would I? Abilities. Cornered Prey, plus 3 to damage if target is afflicted by a status element. Good shit.
Here, Ridis chirps, pushing overgrown boughs and shrubs aside. As she does, a hidden path out of the bewildering wood comes into view.
Cool. But there's treasure over here, so we gotta go back. Great. Great. That was not worth it. A single oil pot.
About the enemy.
Ah, fuck it. No, I will not use it on it. Instead, let's not take advantage of Ridis' new ability.
That was lucky.
Ouch. So this should be 16 minus 10 is 6. Does 7. I don't know how that works. I keep thinking I know how the... Oh yeah, that's right. We wanted to try freeze. Well, okay. They are also not weak to water damage. 2 criticals in a row. Okay, alright. $29 damage. Holy Shitamoli, that's right. Because she does more damage to enemies under status ailment effect, and also... people who are frozen take double damage, so, damn. That's not a bad setup, thinking about that. Hey, Arm Slime and Dryad and Green Fungi. Okay, let's go on a Storytime collection. These slimes have learned how to wield human weaponry. Most of who've taken them lightly have paid with their lives. Well, learn to wield is perhaps overstating things. They still primarily attack by ramming their gooey body into their enemies, but now they do so while brandishing a sword. Seeing as they produce the poison within their bodies for protection, these guys are anything but fun. Factor in their tough flesh and you have a meal even the omnivores avoid. So many chefs have tried and failed to come up with a way to render these creatures edible that each new poisoning elicits little more than an eye roll from the physician on duty. I hope the arm slime was sticky and just rolled over some stuff. And just like Katamari style, just collecting a pile of weapons on top of its body. Oh, is there a boss for this thing? No. Pyrowolf. The flames engulfing these wolves are said to burn until the wolf perishes. As such, one nation took to engraving the beasts on talismans as a symbol of long life. Neat. Nary a soul has ever laid eyes on a male harpy, for they confine themselves to the nest and raise the young while the females are off hunting. Dryads believe themselves the belle of the forest ball, so to speak. On the night of the full moon, they have been known to hold concerts deep in the heart of the forest. The mere hint of a dryad song is enough to send creatures of the forest fleeing, for any who pay any mind to it pass gently into that good night. Damn. Listen here to die instantly.
At last, you are free of the bewildering wood. Praise the power of the woodlanders, you squeal in admiration of Ridis. She giggles bashfully. You've certainly kept your promise, you say. Thank you for showing us the way. I was hoping I could join you on your quest to defeat the dragon.
Harpy singing Killer Queen. Why do you want to go after the dragon? Gee, I don't know. Why does she want to go after the dragon? She takes out her old book and thrusts another... No, I won't dilute my shares. Yeah, whatever. She's coming with this.
Takes out her old book and thrusts another page in your face.
She wants to get paid for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
This week's creature of fortune is the dragon. Boons may befall those who encounter him.
May. I want to point that out, Ridis. May.
Melanie's jaw goes slack. What is the deal with this book? Melanie asks, bewildered. I can probably pay off my debt if we can just defeat the dragon, Ridis chirps, revealing her true intentions.
I am shocked. Shocked and appalled.
No, I won't dilute my share of the riches any further. No more additions to the party, you bark. Have you no heart? Are you just going to leave a young helpless girl like me to drown in an ocean of debt and deal with that crusty old man? Ridis fires back relentlessly. I want to go. No. So goes the endless chorus of your thoroughly unproductive argument. Melanie calmly reminds you that the party, in its current form, stands little chance of defeating the dragon. See? You need me, Ridis says, sensing an opportunity.
Helpless, but also most damage so far. Yeah.
Your well-reasoned argument of no thwarted, you nod your head in resignation and welcome Ridis to the party.
Woohoo. Ridis joins your dragon hunting party. That was the end of the chapter. The mystery of the forest solved, our heroes journey into its heart. There, they meet a girl calling herself a woodlander. She leads them to her home, nestled deep in the bewildering wood. A home that soon burns in an unimaginable tragedy. A home she did not own, leaving her mired in debt. Determined to pay her way for freedom, she joins our heroes on their quest to fell the dragon. She embraces her new compatriots and leaves the wood behind. Their next stop, a curious village where monsters and humankind coexist. Chapter 3, Unionville. Oh, I love how absolutely matter-of-fact these town names are. Head east to Unionville. Oh, we found the road. Boom.
Something flies in front of you. Your friends are startled back, but your hand shoots out before you can think to stop it. You manage to catch whatever it is. When you open your hand, you see what you've snagged.
Hey. Cool. There you go, Ritus. And then the pirates port town of Swindleton. Oh my god, Swindleton sounds incredible. I hope we go to Swindleton. Is there something up here? Nope. Darn.
With a whoosh of displaced air, something shoots across the path right in front of you. What is that thing?
It was a bottle of medicine.
Glancing in the direction it went, you see some sort of bottle on the ground. You head over for a closer look. It's a bottle of medicine, just like you thought. It'd be a waste to just leave it there. So you pick it up and put it in your pack.
Cool. The heck is like go?
A bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode.
Woohoo!
A rock transformed into a gold rock.
$500. Nicely done. To Shoreland.
Let's head to Unionville first, shall we?
You say so. It's also lucky I don't trust it. Oh, I'm sure before too long it'll end up very badly for us.
You see something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle. Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides, taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace. What a weird place, remarks Ritus lightheartedly. I like it. We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary, says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face.
Interesting. I wonder how this place all got started. Like how town village was all curiously all petrified. The entryway seen Livingston. Oh my goodness. Holy. Ay. That's starting to get really messy. Choosing between all those different town names.
Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free, the innkeeper informs you. It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
See, picking up Britus pays off already. Wahoo. Alright, let's start poking around town.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
Oh, hey buddy.
A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
A mystery that we can never solve.
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Sure, Mara's also glad we brought Riz along for the discount. Yeah, me too. I have no doubt.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world. But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
All right. He's over there. We'll talk to him last.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of.
Oh dear.
He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
Sure. If they're... Well, I didn't exactly want to just dump water all over that, but also salve... Would salve honestly do anything for flowers? Giving them salve is giving them an item. Yeah. You know what? I think it is water.
They must be thirsty, you think to yourself. Then douse the flowers in water until... Stop, stop, the goblin shrieks angrily. You're drowning them.
The water, yeah, you know what? Salve probably was the
If it
play.
were that easy, the goblin says, he would have done it himself.
Welp. Oh, okay. Well, I can try again.
You pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall. The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
Mysterious card 5. Woohoo!
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers and gobbles them up. Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
I mean, whatever, buddy. Your flowers, your rules.
A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
Unlock Simple Boy's story. What is Simple Boy's story? What kind of weirdo grows plants to eat them? I know, right? Imagine eating plants. This little boy loves climbing trees. Just you watch. Today he's gonna climb the biggest tree in the square. This little boy loves his big sister. Today he's gonna climb a tree to have a look-see in his sister's room. Ugh. Oh well, enough of that.
Wow, a new friend, and so big, too, the furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar.
Oh god, they can talk.
Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg.
It's always a mistake to read these cards this way. Basically, I mean, it feels like the weapon stories from Nier or Drakengard, but about people, so worse? Maybe? Who knows?
For some reason, Ridis joins in on the cuddling.
For some reason, why would you not cuddle Mar?
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Interesting.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods. The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life, his deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
Simplified for average man's story. Oh boy, I can't wait! Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day he was sure she'd notice him. Before long, the village was full of men who dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She ceased to be able to tell any of them apart. Oh, well, way to go, buddy.
The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, The Legend of the Dragon.
Dragon. What sort of story could this be? Sneak a peek or picture books for kids? Sneak a peek.
You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
To where, you wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale. However, does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean. Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, That's not my mouth.
Okay. I didn't know. I don't know what slime what orifices slimes have, and quite frankly, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about this anymore.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere. Down here, at thy feet, you look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee.
Lappy here from Astral Chain.
Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
All right, let the adventure begin.
Of course, the more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air. But Melanie coldly interjects, No, I can't trust monsters. Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears.
Oh god, Melanie, you know what happens when they cry.
Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man. You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend.
Damn.
Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends. However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends.
"Till next time," Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different.
Are they, though?
Finally, a friend.
Enter Unionville Headman's home? Yes, please. Are they different, or are we just kind of killing everything that moves outside?
You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman.
This dude's got quite the stare going on.
He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks.
Just a troop of traveling entertainers. Now, we're the heroes going to take the dragon down.
After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village.
All sorts of weirdos try to talk to us, and most monsters don't attempt to. They might just be equivalent to human jerks. That's true. That is true. A lot of monsters will straight up attack us, but on the other hand, we've seen evidence that they, like, even monsters that aren't in Unionville can clearly write and have thoughts, since we've seen a bunch of it scrawled out, so I don't know. I don't know what to think.
He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. "You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast," the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
Damn.
Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last.
The ones who fight might just be jerks. That's true. That could absolutely be the case. The ones who are like, easy pickings, we'll beat them up and take their stuff. What is with this game and having these, like, beautiful illustrations of food?
"You're drooling," Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner.
Aw, poor buddy.
There. We'll eat soon," you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head.
Oh,
Doors
God.
fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in.
Oh no, what happened to Mr. Floppy?
With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Floppy the Slime, is missing.
Oh shit.
The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. "We must find that slime right away," he says anxiously. "You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Floppy's disappearance."
And so you say, "We'll find your slime." Or, unable to restrain yourself any longer. Ugh, we gotta be heroes.
"We will find your slime, and then we feast," you add quietly. Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman. What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. "Brave heroes," the headman interjects, then bows his head. "Would you please find her slime?" It appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Floppy.
Oh, okay. Alright. You didn't have to straight up point that out so literally, but that's fine. I will go find Mr. Floppy.
You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
All right, so I think we'll go ahead and call it there for now. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. Ugh. And tomorrow we find Mr. Flobby. We find who took Mr. Flobby. I find who took Mr. Flobby. Somebody took Mr. Flobby, and we will make them pay. But that will be it for me tonight, so thank you so much for watching. And thanks a lot, Fizz, for sticking around the entire time. And I will see you tomorrow. And have a good night for now.